Hi kids, and welcome to this week's episode of Department of Sports Video Learn to Swim. Now before this all happened, we know you are working diligently and very hard on your craft to learn to swim. After learning how to swim, what do we do now? Well, get ready for when the pool does open up. Please join me on this journey as we get a fun group of friends, we work out, we have some fun, we sing songs. Why don't we go by starting with my friend Shipwreck. Now, Shipwreck, we have to go to his house and wake him up, but he is very tough. He's been in a lot of shipwrecks, and he manages to get out of every one of them. So he's going to be your workout instructor today. Now, come on. Shh. Shipwreck doesn't like to be bothered. Mr. Shipwreck, are you home? Now, he's a little rough on the edges, but he is the strongest and best and toughest to teach you kids about your lesson today and learn to swim on land. Shipwreck, Shipwreck, you home? Shipwreck, where are you on? Well, Shipwreck, the kids want to learn about swimming even though they can't swim. They've been out of the pool for so long. Maybe this will get them. Come on out. All right. Shipwreck's here. Before we start anything, though, we need to work on our warm-up. We're gonna warm up with a couple drills that maybe you remember. Everyone remember my turtle? We're gonna grab his fins just like this and put our hands into a nice tight streamline. We're gonna reach to the side. That feels good. Reach to this side. Oh, that feels good. We're gonna touch our, Shipwreck. Touch our toes. Oh, that feels good. And we're gonna get our arms warm. Hand in the air, 12 o'clock. Hand down low, 6 o'clock. And we're gonna get our arms spinning around. Just nice and make sure you don't hit anyone. And then backwards. And then stream. Teach you how to be strong. One of the biggest things that we're doing when we're learning to swim is kicking. Without the proper kick and the strong leg muscles when we get back into the water, guess what? We're not going to be as strong as we were. So, I'm going to do a little teaching you, and I'd like you to join. First, we're going to get on the ground, and we're going to work on our straight leg kicks that we've talked about in our Learn to Swim. Now, you could all do this with your parents or yourselves. Come on down. Now, we're gonna start off nice and slow. What we want to avoid is our legs bending like this. If our knees are bending, we're not getting any kick. We want to keep our toes pointed just like this and legs as straight as possible. So we're gonna start off with nice 10 slow ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying not to bang our feet on the ground. Shipwreck doesn't like people getting hurt. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, once we get that, we can try it a little faster for round 2. 1, 2, 3. Faster for round 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, remember, don't bend your knees. Once we do that, we're gonna get our flexibility going. With a little high knees. What we wanna do is try to jump up and touch our hands just like this. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After we've done our kicks and after we've done our knee taps, we're gonna go into streamline jumps. We're gonna keep our legs back just like this, shoulder length apart, put our arms in streamline, bend down, and jump. 1. Oh, shipwreck. 2, 3, 10. All right, everyone. Well, that's it for our gym portion. We worked on our legs, getting nice and strong. Now I got some fun times for you. A little dance party with my friend Kingston Crab. Let me get a hold of him and then don't bother me again.
Enough with the blowing of the horn! I hear the horn! Oh, that must be time to party! We are in the party! It is me, Kingston Crab, boys and girls, who like to party! We do the crab walk sideways, sideways this! Now it's time to us to have some fun. We just pump up our muscles with that crabby old man. I am Crab. You are not supposed to be crabby. I know what time it is for you and your friends and your family. Oh, it is time to limbo! Limbo stick, under the stick, and then you crab walk. Who can crab walk with me? Ha 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 ha! Oh.
First you spread your limbo feet, then you move to limbo feet, limbo ankle, limbo knee, then back like a limbo tree.
Limbo! Limbo stick, under the stick, and then you crab walk. Who can crab walk with me? Ha 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 ha! Oh.
First you spread your limbo feet, then you move to limbo feet, limbo ankle, limbo knee, then back like a limbo tree.
Limbo! That is exhilarating job of limbo. You could use stick, you could use broom, you could use whatever you want. Okay, but the point is that we're moving. Now, I know Coach Ryan told me about some of you that don't like to go into the water because the water is cold. So I have someone for you to show you project that you can do and send in to Coach Ryan. And next week's episode, we will show your artwork on there. Oh, let me get Carl. Cold water Carl. Oh. Bye, kids. See you next week. Hi. I'm Carl. I hate cold water, but I know that sometimes I say it's cold because I just don't want to swim because I'm scared. But my teacher, Coach Ryan, told me it's okay to be scared. Coach Chester told me it's okay to be scared. And that they're here to teach me to learn to swim. So, when I come back, I'm just going to be Carl. I'm not going to be cold water Carl. Because guess what? It just could be my fear. Or my lack of body fat. I'm not sure. But, Coach Ryan told me during this time of need, you're going to need to do some art projects. He also said that he'll send them in. If your mom sends them in, he will show them on next week's episode and say your name. So next week, to email to Coach Ryan, if you want, is your best sandcastle. This is cold water corals. So what you need to do is put your name on it and then email it to Ryan Mushin, ryan.mushin@gov.ky. And he will show your drawing on next week's. This is cold water coral saying I hate the cold water, but I love to draw and I'm gonna be patient and learn to swim when it's time. Bye everyone. All right, well before I go, I gotta tell Coach Ryan it's time. I think you'll be happy with this episode. Please be sure to send in all your feedback. Cold water coral hates the cold, but will swim. Safety first. Wow. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode, kids. From my backyard to your home to your backyard, we at the Department of Sports just want to keep it interesting because we know how hard you are working. We know you're working on water safety. We know you're working to swim, which is a very important skill to help you in your life, right? So, we hope you enjoyed my backyard gang. They are an eclectic bunch of kids, creepy crabs, grumpy old men, kids that are facing their fears, learning to swim. We hope you could also bring in the art project, like Carl's. We like to call him regular Carl when he gets back in the water because it's not going to be out of cold water. And I will show it. For instance, Carl, thank you. We also like to give a birthday shout out to Kanza Bodden. Happy birthday, Kanza. Also want to give a big shout out to Matthew Javier, Hamish Wood, and the rest of the Sochi crew. We're thinking about you and love you. Thanks so much for joining us. Until next week, this is Coach Ryan signing off. Woo!